Well, it has been 4 months since the 7 News I team exposed a Lackawanna dentist treating a pregnant patient against a doctor's orders. His comments captured in an audio recording.
What I did isn't allowed. Okay?
Tonight, the dentist's office is still open. He's still practicing. 7 News I team investigator Ed Dranch sharing the voices of the patient, frustrated that there hasn't been any conclusion, and a state senator who says there is a larger problem here.
In a text message, Patricia Pachetti told me the fact that he's still practicing dental care is terrifying. This, 4 months after my I-Team reporting exposing Dr. Richard Charlap, a dentist on South Park Avenue in Lackawanna, for giving Pachetti drugs against doctor's orders while she was pregnant. Do you want to talk about Patricia Pachetti?
No comment, sir.
Saying this on a secret recording obtained by the 7 News I-Team.
What I did isn't allowed. But is it going to go do anything to the fetus? The answer is no.
The fact that anything hasn't been done in order to stop this man is vile, Pachetti said via text. State Senator Patrick Gallivan called on the state education department to investigate immediately after my reporting. What's the update from the state?
Well, we don't have an update.
Gallivan says the state education department doesn't comment on pending investigations, but says timely investigations and conclusions of investigations are important for prevention and accountability.
It's very frustrating when things are not done on a timely basis and can lead to potential problems.
On one side, we say, okay, there's the investigation taking place. On the other hand, it's taking a long time and something else could feasibly happen. So where's the middle ground or the give and take?
That's a great question. I mean, it's a great question. Where is the middle ground? And I could see citizens being frustrated that the governmental process and governmental agencies don't improve if they need it. I think it's problematic. I think the lack of timeliness with investigatory bodies in the state in general take too long, and I think that that's a problem for obvious reasons. And it's a whole culture that it's been allowed to exist.
Gallivan explained the state legislature can put forward legislation, but insists it's on the governor to make sure her people are doing their jobs. In a statement to the 7 News I-Team, the governor's spokesman writes, quote, "The state of New York holds all medical professionals to the highest standards, and any allegations of misconduct must be fully investigated under New York's laws." So what would your message to the governor be at this point?
Governor, ask the head of your agency what is going on with this. When's it going to be done? And let's demonstrate to the public that we are doing our job properly.
The governor's spokesman wrote, "As the governor does not have oversight over the state education department, any inquiries about this specific investigation should be directed to SED. The Board of Regents is the oversight body for the state education department, so I've reached out to that office via email with no response. As I've reported, only final disciplinary actions from the Board of Regents are made public, so there's a cycle of red tape and bureaucracy that this is all wrapped up in as the investigation into Dr. Charlap continues, leaving Pachetti craving a conclusion. Quote, "He could have caused harm to my child, and that's something I'll never forgive," she said. I've once again reached out to Dr. Charlap, giving him an opportunity to have his voice heard. He said he would have to get in touch with his lawyer. Neither he nor his lawyer have been back in touch. For the 7 News I-Team, I'm Ed Dranch.